to Tone Wars. I'm Carrie, and that's Jarrod.
What's happening, everybody?
I'm back.
Had to start a little bit. Yeah, she's back. It's been 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so had to start a little late tonight just to get caught up here. You know, it's funny. You take a few weeks off, and I haven't been doing much, obviously, on the channel. So just Wednesday or Sunday nights, and we've been super busy. So because of that, I haven't been doing any videos. So I come down here and everything's foreign to me. I'm like, where's that thing again? And what do I do? We have a massive storm going on outside right now too, and the power has already flickered once. So if the stream dies suddenly, that's why.
We lost power.
We lost power. It flickered pretty bad once. So, So we'll do our best here.
Well, I've been vacationing in the Florida Keys. My first time there, and absolutely loved it. It was not as busy as I thought it was going to be. It's definitely, well, it was more low-key for me, and that's perfect. It's what I wanted.
Yeah.
So
everybody needs some low-key time in the Keys.
I'm wondering if we just didn't know where the busy places
the cool stuff was?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're out where all the nerds. You're with all the nerds.
Yeah.
You know what? Nerds can be fun too, though.
Right.
So it's all good.
But it was lots of fun. Got lots of sun. Rode some e-bikes.
Hell
ate
yeah.
some seafood. Ooh, I saw a shark and so eating at this one restaurant. I wish I could remember that. Lazy Days South, I think, was the name of the restaurant. It was one of those like dockside where you could pull a boat up to it and get off and go in. And this guy was laying on his belly on the dock, and he had this bait fish, and he's leaning it over like this. And there's all these like silver fishes that were about this long, maybe this long, jumping up, and all of a sudden, out of the water comes a shark. It just, whoa, and we were all like,
what?
Oh my gosh, like, that was a shark? And he was like, okay, I'm done. He like, no more dangling the arm down, you know. But
shark's just waiting for stupid tourists. Like,
yeah.
Hey, this is a honey pot here, a honey hole.
Crazy, like it was literally like 3 feet away from me where I was sitting at the you know, like, here's my chair, here's the dock. There's the shark. Like, it was so crazy. Like, and there's little kids running around, you know, families or whatever. It's just a restaurant. And like, if they would have tripped in and there's a shark right there where your kid could have fallen in the...
How big was it?
The shark?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get to see the whole thing. We just saw the head and like the fin. Is it the dorsal fin on top?
Something
and then
like
it went back down, but it wasn't huge, but it was a shark.
So nobody said, we're going to need a bigger boat?
We're going to need a bigger boat. No.
We need a bigger boat.
Yeah. Yeah. But then, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes later, same place, a manatee shows up.
Weird.
This enormous, like, cow-sized marine animal. Oh, and so I got a video of that. But that was an adventure. That was all. My son bought a shirt. Like, we had to remember this. That's the reason why I remembered the name, because Luke got a shirt.
Nice.
We got to see all the animals.
Go to the Keys and see some cool stuff, right?
Yeah. Yep. It was good.
Yep.
But
I've been
glad to be
working,
back.
working.
Yeah.
So yeah, both of us have.
Well, we're gonna do something fun here in 3 weeks, though.
Yeah, we're going to what is it, Cigar Fest
Yep.
thing?
Great Lakes Cigar Festival, yeah.
Hell yes.
Woohoo!
That's going to be fun. I can't wait for that day. Our friend Jay's going to join us, so that's going to be amazing. Maybe his wife's coming too, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be fun, you know. So we're going to do that. And yeah, I need some time off myself. So yeah, God, I get 1 day off a week right now.
Today.
Sundays. And that's why sometimes I don't go live, because I'm so behind on everything around here. Because when I get home, I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I got enough energy to take a shower and eat. And that's about it, man. I'm pooped. So there's a lot of house chores and grocery shopping and food prep that's got to happen on Sundays. So when you don't see us live on Sunday nights, that's why. It's because I'm just buried in everything and I just don't have time.
I just scrolled down a little bit. Tom F says they were black tips. That would make sense. Yeah, they had just little black tips on all of their fins. And yeah, about this long. They were pretty, their bodies were pretty substantial. I was like, that's a big fish. That'd probably hurt if it nipped at you too.
Yeah.
But, all right, let's say hello.
Let's do that.
Gotta go back into the chat. Let's see. Oh, and I X'd out again. All right. Flux is number 1. Go Tone Wars. Excited to hear the Rev generator.
What's up, Flux? Good to see you, man.
120 Mark III Rev A tonight. I have a Gen 120 Mark III Rev A, and I love it. Every channel kicks ass.
Yeah, it's a great amp, man. It really is. Love it.
Vince Salutari.
Hey, what's up, Vince?
Glad
Good to see you, man.
Carrie back on the best live show on YouTube.
Ah,
sweet.
You're too kind. Thank you.
Daryl McMillan is here.
What's up, Daryl?
Flux says the Gen 120 Mark III channels 2, 3, and 4 have aggression modes that increase the gain 2 steps, blue and red.
Oh, yeah.
Channels 3 and 4 have a bright, mid-cut, fat buttons to shape the tone. I use bright and fat.
I use them all because I paid for them. Hell yeah.
Let's see. Bill says the Rev is certainly on my list.
It's a great amp. And tonight you'll be hearing it direct. So it's got its own load box and everything, and I'm using Cab Sim number 1 on here, and I just think it sounds money. So a lot of times when I go live with it, I just run it direct because it sounds great.
Braxel says, I am so lame. It took me like 20 minutes to figure out that I needed to tune my guitar to E flat, which was easy, but I needed to tune the low E to C sharp to play Ultimate Sin. You're so lame, Braxel. So lame. Still, to me, the best amp is my Friedman Jose. I can get all my 80s tones and more.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait to try one. How much gain does that amp have? I mean, knowing what you know about me, do you think it would have enough gain for me? I'm looking forward to hearing your answer because I really want to try one.
Flux says, anybody watch the Ozzy live stream yesterday?
I watched bits and pieces of it, but we were working, so I came home and saw some stuff, you know, some clips that people posted on Facebook, but I was so out of it. I was kind of done. So I was like, all right, I'll catch that some other time.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
I hate to sound blasé about such a big event, but I was done.
Braxel says, did you hear Jakey Lee? The band was in the wrong tuning, and they tuned his guitar down for the Ultimate Sin.
Oh, that sucks. Man, that guy can't catch a break. I'll have to watch that. I saw some clips of Guns N' Roses. I think I fast forwarded through their whole set, but it's true. Axl sounds like Mickey Mouse. His voice is so shot. He sounds like Mickey Mouse.
Braxel says, I screwed up too and didn't realize I had to drop to C sharp on low E. I'm glad you like the R7. I had to buy a quad set of EL34s for my K Jose as backup.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Burnett is here.
Wait, what's up, Ben? Good to see you, man.
Let's see. Ben, anybody have any experience with Fractal?
I have had zero experience. I think we had a Fractal, excuse me, out here, I'm sorry, guys, a couple years ago in the shootout. That's about as far as I've gone with Fractal stuff.
We'll talk about Ozzy stuff, Tom F, Braxel. Sunnyboy76, hey buddy, how's the foot pedal thing I sent back in 2023? I don't even remember.
What's going on, man? Good to see you. It's been a while. It's sitting right over there, right off camera there. It's the Headrush Prime is what you sent me, and it's fine. I mean I've done some videos with it, and you know my email address. So if you want me to send it back to you at any time, I'll be happy to do so. Just email me your information, and I'll get it packed up and sent over.
Braxel says, so basically Nuno was playing the guitar parts to the Ultimate Sin. I'm just, oh, I'm sorry, that's right in the middle. Tom F, wait, you went to the keys and didn't let us know? Yeah. Yep, I did. Flux, I'm looking particularly tan. Yes, I am, and I would like to keep it for as long as possible.
Yeah. Well, you will. You're going to
Being
keep it for a while,
outside,
being
yeah.
outside, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tom says, we caught a nice sized black tip. It was one hell of a fight. Yeah, they seemed very aggressive. And they were substantial sized fish. I don't know anything about fish at all, but they were like huge piranhas. Almost. They were like, there must have been 12 of them just jumping and
Wow.
thrashing around. And
Jeez.
I mean, I'm assuming that was normal for them, but that would have been a exhilarating catch, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Tom says shark steak was good. Yeah.
Shark steak. I've heard good things
Liquid
about it.
metal. Ooh, I can't even. Anyway, liquid metal. We're gonna go with that. Play your heaviest riff.
My heaviest
Play
riff.
your heaviest riff.
I don't know. What is my heaviest riff?
I don't know either.
It might be in the song that I'm going to play tonight.
Whatever the first song that I heard, I haven't heard you play before. It was pretty crazy.
Oh,
what was
yeah.
going on?
I'm still working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my new ones. Yeah. That's a pretty gnarly song.
Pretty crazy.
It's got a bit of a Jakey Lee feel to it in the rhythm section. If I had it ready, I'd play it tonight, but I would just embarrass myself. I just noticed my volume's all screwed up on my iPad too, so I got some work to do tonight before I play. Yeah, I don't know what happened here.
You got a heavy riff in your mind?
I'll play it as soon as I play my first mix tonight, because there's a heavy riff in this one song that people, whenever I play it, they're always like, oh, that slams so hard. There's a part of that song that I go into that people dig. So we'll see. I don't know if it's my heaviest, but it's definitely a pretty gnarly section there.
I don't see Dean Harkness yet. We gotta wait for Dean Harkness to get
He'll be here soon, I'm sure.
Rick Vieira, I own a REVV Generator 120 Mark III and I love it. I just bought from the factory the new KSR Orion. I'm curious how that's gonna sound. I won't get it for a couple of weeks.
Oh, I've heard good things about that amp.
Braxel says, I cannot stay in any one setting. I was taking photos of settings, but there's so many good sounds. There's not such thing as one.
Oh, wow. That's good to hear, man.
I got to stop playing my guitar as I type. I take long breaks playing my Jose because I get so into it, and I can play for hours, so I switched it up with the QC.
Hey, that's a good sign.
Way Cool Jr., what has two thumbs and is at home watching and not driving while I'm listening? This guy.
That's awesome, dude. I'm glad
doing?
you're finally at home and you can relax, right? Let us do the work tonight, right?
Flux, Jarrod, what channel's aggression are you playing tonight on the Generator?
The Generator. I'm on, let's see. So I'm on red aggression on both the purple and red channels because what the hell? I programmed the amp a long time ago. So that's kind of where it's at. But I got the gain on purple channel at like 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock on the red channel because the red channel I'm doing leads with. So, and I'm boosting it with the Mud Killer tonight.
All right, well, you want to play a little bit?
Yeah, give me a second here. I got to do a few things to get this set up. So, yeah, just bear with me. It might be silent for a second here, but I will get it going. There's a couple for you. I think that last mix was a little low. Oh well. And I had a couple flops there.
Well, it seems like since we had the little power surge.
Yeah, so the power surge happened and it turned my stereo system off and then back on upstairs. And it turned it on to the Bluetooth channel that this iPad is hooked up to. So when I first initialized the track, it was playing up in my stereo system.
Why do I hear it upstairs?
Like, that sounds weird. And I was like, oh my God. So I had to come in here and turn the Bluetooth off on this so that it would go back. And I was like, why is my volumes all messed up? Because it's got a volume setting that works for that. And it was just a big mess. So I was a little rattled there.
ADA,
Sorry.
MP1. You ever check out others' captures for quad Cortex, ToneX, and whatnot?
Yeah, actually Flux has sent me some stuff, and it sounded really good. John Simon sent me some stuff, too, to check out like a month ago, and I feel so bad. I just haven't had time. About a month ago, everything went crazy here with my business. I'm doing about 170 buildings this year for an apartment complex that I do a lot of work for, and they got places all over the state, and we're traveling everywhere to get these done. So yeah, I've been just swamped. So one of these days I'll get a chance to check some of his stuff out, but it's just tough to get down here and do all that, you know.
Brent Baker, Jarrod, that guitar sounds great after the mod. Brent in Lowell, Michigan.
Oh, thanks, man. Good to see you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the mod on this guitar, it just changed everything. Like, I can actually use this guitar now. I don't hate it anymore. I used to love how it looked and played and felt and everything, but I hated how it sounded. Not anymore. Now it sounds exactly how I want it to. Sounds perfect, you know.
Flux says sounds thick and chunky. It was nice to hear the tone by itself before you started playing.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, yeah.
Raxel likes the China symbol in there.
Oh, yeah.
Iron Game. Hey, Tone Wars. How are you, Iron Game?
Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
Flux says, I like the way the Rev... Excuse me. I get the hiccups. I like the way the Rev retains its thickness in the mix, yet cuts through.
It's so thick. It's just such a beefy freaking amp. It really is. I freaking love it, man.
Paul Smith is here.
Hey.
Good to see you. It's been a minute.
What's up, Paul? Good to see you, man.
Liquid Metal says, sounds great.
Thank you.
I wish I could figure out the rest of your name. Liquid Metalate Digikill. I don't know. Right here.
Oh, yeah, I don't know
even
what
know Rick Vieira. Yeah, man, you're a player.
Ah, thank you. I am a player. You should ask all the ladies around here. I couldn't play vibes from that guy. I don't think so.
Axel says, I just got an email back from Dave Friedman. He will send me an extra set. All I had to do was give him my number on my tubes. Which is 35. So nice he did that for
Well, that's cool, man.
Bias needed.
I got to reach out to Dave, too, because he told me to reach out to him as soon as he releases the amp. So
Tom F., I need a rum and coke, I think.
I could use one. It would knock me out, though. So I've been getting up at about 6 in the morning.
Thanks to me.
Yeah, thanks to her. So, yeah. And good suggestion, though, because we're getting things done quick.
Yeah.
And, man, around 10 o'clock now, I'm like a zombie. So I'm already starting to kind of wind down right now. I could feel the downshift. I'm like,
well, you got a little less than an hour.
Yep.
Then you can go into full shift.
Exactly. So I'll be going to bed tonight around 10:30 at the latest. And getting up at 6 tomorrow, working until maybe 4. I don't know, 3, I don't know, whatever. But I got about 6 buildings to do tomorrow.
Work till we're done.
Work till we're done. Yep. So it's been fun.
Braxel says, I like the real expensive Captain Morgan's. They had the best pina coladas in Key West at one of the restaurants. I know, right? They had the regular pina colada, but then it came with a dark rum chaser that they poured on top of it.
Nice.
Oh, that was so good. Now I want to go back and get a pina colada.
I came all the way down here for this.
Braxel says, but I like cherry coke in it. Oh, yeah. That'd be really sweet. Rick Vieira, I'm curious. I remember seeing you demo a KSR amplifier. I don't see it in your rack, not...
Oh, a friend of mine, Matt, loved it so much when he played it. He's like, dude, I want that amp. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. I'll sell it to you. They're good amps. They really are. I at the time that I sold it too, I wanted to get all hundreds. So I was going to get 100, and then COVID happened, and it was just one of those things.
One of those things. Tom F likes the Kraken. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Kraken too. I really like that amp. It's awesome. It's like a British 5150. You know, it's a great amp. Love it.
Like your watch too.
Oh yeah, this thing's huge. Look at. I don't think you can see that, but yeah, carrying this thing around all day, my arm's getting tired.
I like the crystal on it or whatever is like iridescent.
Yeah.
It's like purple, blue.
Kind of like something else we saw today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a cool screen, or
Is
you
that
call it a
diesel?
crystal?
Was that one of
Yeah,
your
it's a diesel.
watches? Yeah.
Yep, it's a diesel. It's
Love
hard to
it.
tell the time on it, but I didn't buy it to tell time. I use my phone for that. It's a fashion statement, damn it.
Rexel says, Jarrod, I'm so happy I did not buy that evil pumpkin.
Yeah, that amp was, I mean, if people like it, great. It didn't work for me.
Tom F's like, oh, Kraken rum, but the amp is good also. I didn't even know there's Kraken rum.
Oh. That's what you're going to get on an amp
That's
show.
so funny.
Yeah, well, you should have a Kraken rum and play the Kraken, I guess. And then do some crack. I don't know.
No, don't say that. Jeez.
And have a little butt crack showing while you play that.
You know, weirdo.
Good times.
Way Cool Jr., any thoughts on truck driver Sean's pedal?
Haven't played it. I didn't know he had a pedal.
Truck driver Sean? Who
He's
dat?
got a pedal?
Who dat?
Truck driver Sean.
Right.
Yeah, he's a truck driver that does gear demos as well. And
Oh,
a lot
he's
of times he does them in his truck.
But not driving.
Not driving, no. He'll park his truck on the side of the road and hook an amp up to it and play it and stuff. Yeah. He's an interesting feller.
Okay. He sounds like an interesting feller.
Yeah, he's a truck driver.
Let's see. Jim Simmons. Jarrod, I had success with my modelers running into my Joyo Zombie 2 clean channel. I had to turn down 12, is it gigahertz? KHZ?
Oh, yeah, kilohertz.
Kilohertz. Gigahertz.
Gigahertz, kilohertz. Tomato, tomato.
On my mixer, and no need for furfur. I'm getting very good tones.
Oh, nice, dude. That's good to hear.
And Tom says, dude, Kraken rum and a Kraken amp shootout would be good. Ooh, let's do that.
Let's find some Kraken rum.
Pina coladas next week.
Let's make it happen.
Braxel, you are so quiet, Flux. You must be playing that R7. Flux says, Jarrod, I've been looking at getting a Zilla cab after having owned one for a few years. How do you feel about Zilla cabs?
I think they're good, man. In fact, I'm going to be using that for some speaker demos soon. That Warehouse Speakers sent me some stuff. And they sent it to me, and I said, hey, just so you know, I'm going to be super busy. I'll get the demos done when I can. They're like, no, that's no problem. Just get them done when you can. So I will be doing those demos.
Way Cool Jr. Just when Jarrod thinks he's the coolest guy in the room, I stepped in to say my Soldano should be here tomorrow.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Good for you, man.
Your shoes look enormous when you lean back like that.
They do. These things look huge.
Pull your pant legs down.
Yeah, they look like clown shoes. That's one thing I hate is when I sit down, my pant legs go up.
There, that's better. Look at it before.
Yeah, they look huge. They are kind of big when you look at them, even from up top. I'm like, holy crap.
Holy moly, you could go diving in those
I
babies.
know. Flippers.
Well, Dean's not here, but in Dean's honor, we both have on Hoka shoes. I got the Hoka slides, and I don't know what those are called, but they're Hoka tennis shoes.
I love them, though. These things are really comfortable. As you get older, shoes become very important. I'm learning. Yeah. Oh, my God. There are days. Oh, I got to wear certain kinds of shoes. Otherwise, my feet are mad.
Flux was eating an early dinner,
Ah.
so he could play his R7 tonight.
Gotcha.
Braxel, yeah, after dinner, I am hitting the Jose again. I hope Dave sends me a link soon so I can buy my tubes.
Yeah, man. I got to reach out to him because he said to do that when the amp comes out, and he'll send me one for a demo, and I want to do that. I just wish I wasn't so busy to the point where I just, right now I only play on Sundays, and that's like when you watch me play on Sunday nights, I'm literally playing for the first time each week. I'm so tired every day. So I just want to make sure I do a proper demo for him, but I will. I just want to put in the right amount of time and do it, but I'll make time. I'll probably have to do it on a Tuesday or a Friday, just to make it happen. But I want to check it out for sure because it sounded amazing at NAMM. I heard people playing through it. I was like, damn, that thing sounds good. So I just hope it has enough gain for me. And I asked the question earlier. Maybe we missed the answer, but whoever has one, do you think it'll have enough gain for me?
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that answer yet. Dean Harkness is here.
There he is.
He says, hi, guys. I'm here. Pulled an all-nighter watching Ozzy. Look. We
Hokas.
both have Hokas on.
Ooh, Hokas.
I got the Hoka recovery slides.
And I got whatever these are.
Yeah, I don't know what they are, but
they're huge.
These walked me all over the Florida Keys without
She likes them.
issues. And I actually went and I bought like 3 more pairs.
I know.
I've got like yellow ones and tan ones and black ones.
Needs one in each color. The sparkles.
I thought you would be. I thought you'd get a kick out of it that we both both have Hokas now.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't quite worked my way up to the tennies yet.
I got UFOs too because I'm digging those.
I had UFOs, but I took them back.
I love them. That's like walking on a mattress. Those things are amazing too.
Let's see.
But yeah, a lot of people watched that Ozzy thing. It's all over Facebook yesterday, and I watched some stuff. I didn't watch the whole thing, but there was some cool stuff on there. I was so spent. I didn't have time, to really get into it, but looked like it was a great event. It was a lot of people were like, it's so emotional watching them sit there and sing for the last time, and I get it. A lot of people were huge fans of Ozzy. I always liked his music. I did. I wasn't like a super fan, but I mean, I definitely, I'm a guitar player, so I was always into the guitar work, like Jake and freaking Zach and all them guys. I mean, Jake and Zach were my favorite guitar players that he had. I thought they were freaking amazing.
Tom F says, dude, if I can only play on Sundays and play as good as you, I'd be happy just saying.
You are too kind, sir, and I'm about to do another mix and probably show you some horrible mistakes. So, but I appreciate the compliment. Thank you.
It's from Braxel. Jarrod, I tried to pedal on the Jose, and so far I do not need a pedal. If that gives you any indication, no, I am not a boost Karen.
Oh, well, that's good to know, dude.
Steve Shaheen is here.
Shaheen! He was here last week.
He says, I watched a lot of the Ozzy show. It was great, but I did not like that Marshall DSL with a pedal backline most of the bands used.
Oh, nice to see you, man. Yeah, I thought Slash sounded really good, played well as usual, and sounded great. Axel, man, oof, he was, Mickey Mouse. Yep.
Axel says, I loved Ozzy. I really liked the song he did with Steve Stevens.
Yeah, I got to watch the whole thing.
I got the Spinning Circle of Doom.
You do, but we're green here, so.
Oh, let's see. Flux says, Jarrod, the Red 7 Hybrid 100 is a cool amp. It's about articulation rather than overt gain. The amp really responds to a boost or drive pedal for amazing tone. It has an internal boost too.
Red 7 makes amazing stuff. If you're on the fence on like you want a new amp and you want something kind of different, I would consider that company. They're great people. They make awesome stuff, and I mean, I just think they're unique amps and they offer a lot. So definitely try them out, man.
All right, play us something.
All right, let me just do some of my typical stuff because again, you're just watching me play for the first time every week, so I got to do stuff I'm comfortable with. So, 1 second. Well, like I said, guaranteed to step on a few there. Yeah, I completely forgot that part of the solo. I was like, wait a minute, I got to do that again. So thanks for bearing with me on that, guys. Yep, you're watching me practice tonight, not perform. Like, what did I do there again? Oh, that's right. Wrong spot. You know, I used to...
Dean, we've been on it. Something's been happening in our... Holy moly.
Oh, is there some idiot in there?
Yeah.
It happens.
Thank you.
Thank you. Interesting. Well, thank you, sir.
I'm trying to figure out where I left off. Bill, what guitar strings do you like the best?
Oh, that's an easy one. Thanks for the question. I love the Paradigms, the Ernie Ball Paradigms. They just sound great, they feel great, and they last a lot longer. You know, watch me snap one tonight. But I just like the strings. They're pretty expensive, but they are worth it. You know, they do last longer. And I'm a whammy bar fanatic, so I beat the hell out of my strings. So I need something that's going to last. And ever since I switched to those, there's no other strings I'd rather play. So give them a try, man. They're worth it.
Axles, Hawker Flux, Dean Harkness. Yeah, all in all, it was good, but definitely had a few rough patches. They screwed up Pantera's sound. Oh, he's probably still talking about the Ozzy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll have to sit and watch the whole thing one of these days when I get a minute.
Raxel says, I wish Black Sabbath played more than 4 songs.
Oh, yeah.
We're buying shirts. I got to pull over, whole thing. You're gone. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, Dean, but I appreciate it.
Thanks, Dean.
Tom
Appreciate
F.
it.
Okay, soldiering and trying head bob is not good for you. Just saying. Ow. Thank you, Dean. I think Ozzy did good considering his health problems. I hope he could get better treatment for his conditions. From Jim Simmons. Oh, some more.
Yes.
Ban those fools. Braxel, well, I bought the shirts and pullover because I figured this may be my last time. Jim Simmons, ban the trolls. Artie, guys, someone...
We don't get them very often, but when it happens, you know, some people, man.
Left, when are we going to see the 10 amp tour? Can't wait.
The 10 amp tour?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what L Guitarist is. Sorry, guys, he's gone. Braxel, there was a collector's coin for $70.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Tom F, I just wish they let us ban the full account name, not just the user profile.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. Yep.
Way Cool Jr. TDSX pedals, and I've been waiting for those warehouse guitar speaker demos. Which one did they send you? I've got the Invader 50, which is a 50-watt greenback, and the Veteran 30.
You know, I can't remember. I'll have to look upstairs and see which ones. But I will. I can't wait to dig into them because I've been kind of craving some new speakers. So I definitely want to try them. And so far they've been really cool people. So they distribute the all pedal stuff too. So like wherever my all pedal is, it on my board. Yeah, the All Pedal Essentials, which is amazing. They distribute that as well, and I did that demo for them. So I got that done before everything went crazy here. So
yes, sorry I'm late. Was doing some outside stuff like watering my pepper plants. Whoa, it's been a while since I've seen the Kiesel.
Yeah, what's going on, Chris?
Hi,
Good to see you, man. What's happening?
My white cup.
Her big, loud white cup.
No, it kind of blends in, eh?
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, you're right. You are right.
Rick Vera, I'm an amp cabinet microphone guy, but I do run a DI. What metal amp plug-in would you recommend? I've been eyeballing the Nutcracker. I have most of the Royal DSP stuff.
I'm not sure. I haven't tried a lot of plugins. The only plugin I got so far for the Quad Cortex is the Gojira, and I loved it. I thought it was really good. So if you haven't tried that, I would try that. And I've heard the Fort Nameless one was really good too, but I haven't tried that one either. So, but I can't really speak of any other ones because I haven't played them. I'm just not a plug-in guy. So But one of these days, I'm going to get a lot of plugins for the Quad Cortex and just try them out just for fun.
We are caught up.
We are caught up. All right,
We
let me
got some
do.
more tunes.
Let me see how many other songs I can screw up. Let me do this one here. Give me a second here, guys. Oh, man, practice Practice makes perfect.
Practice more. Rick Vera, sweet man, thanks. I have both of those. They are great. I'm going to demo the Nutcracker because I'm crazy like that.
Because I'm crazy like that.
Brett Phillips, the Rabia one is awesome. Also, STL Tone Hub.
Oh, yeah, the Rabia one I heard is good too, yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about that. That dude's amazing, man. His playing, his writing, everything he does is just awesome. He's top tier, man.
Michael Pierce, hey, I made it. What's up, Tone Wars?
Hey, what's up, Michael? Good to see you, man.
Flux says, yeah, the Kiesel is sounding excellent. Glad you modded it with the EMG thing. It's nice that you didn't have a big chance to get the tone you wanted. The Night Terror solo is on fire tonight.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, man, if you have a guitar, no matter what it is, and you're not satisfied with the output that you're getting and the thickness, get that mod. I'm not kidding you, man. It's just insane. Watch my video that I did, how I modded my Kiesel or whatever, and man, I'm telling you, just type in Tone Wars modded Kiesel in the search in YouTube. You'll find the video, and both me and Steve both modded ours, and we're just so happy with them. And in fact, Steve was the one that found the part and told me about it, and man, I can't thank him enough. And my arm is mangled. It hurts, and resting it on the guitar. Yeah.
Got some burns.
Yeah, I burned my arm and stuff on my muffler, on my pressure washer, and I've just been all tore up, man.
When he has a one-track mind. Like, it's when he starts, it's all that all the time, and anything gets in his way. It's whatever's in his peripheral is not really there.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm at work, I'm a robot.
Yeah.
I call it Terminator vision. I just I have one thing I got to do, get the job done. I don't care
if matter if he burns himself, rips his skin off.
Don't care.
If it's in his way, it dies.
Yep, exactly. I work so hard that I ignore everything, and I get dehydrated sometimes too, and I got to watch that. That's one thing I'm trying to work on.
That's why he hired me.
Yeah, exactly. So she keeps bringing me waters, and I'm like, thank you. Yeah, I got to get the jobs done. That's all I care about. Here's my cat. Hey, buddy.
Kitty Witty.
He might be coming to join the show. I don't know. He might be. Come here, buddy. Come here.
It's a big old fluffy
I left
cat.
the door open. Yeah.
He looks like he's doing something wrong.
Yeah, he's like,
hello?
He's like, I don't know if I should be here. You can be here, dude. It's your house too. You're awesome. Come here. Yeah.
He says, so no crying when you got burned.
No, I don't even care. I just freaking work.
There he is.
There
Can
he
they
comes.
See him yet? There he is.
Come here, buddy. This is my buddy. This is Kitty Witty. That's really his name. And he's a fidgety cat, so he might not stick around, but he's kind of fidgety. But, yep, that's my buddy. He's a big fluff ball. Yep, big pain in the ass.
Nope, no crying when he got burned.
No, I don't care. I just get back to work. I'm one of those people, man. When I'm at work, I'm a completely different person. When I throw on my dirty old contractor hat, man, I just turn into a rotten son of a bitch, and I just want to get everything done. Everything that gets in my way just gets mowed over. I don't care. My job is to get the job done and get home. So I've worked with all kinds of problems. I've had one time I sprained my ankle so bad it turned orange and purple and green, and I finished the job.
I remember one time you fell into a big old hole and bust your tailbone.
Yeah.
We were on the phone.
Yep. Yep. I was in I was washing
you were in a
trucks.
parking lot washing trucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there was a hole that I didn't see in the parking lot. I fell on my ass and smacked my tailbone on the ground, got up and limped through the job. I just don't care. I just get the job done, go home. Anybody that's watching that's a contractor, you could probably relate. We're just, salty bastards when we get to work. We're just completely different people. Just get the job done and get home. That's all I care about. So, yeah, this whole thing you see here on YouTube is a complete persona.
Well, if you've got one more,
yeah,
they can get their last comments and questions in.
Yeah, let me switch guitars because
oh boy,
I think that's it for this one.
Oh, there goes the cat.
Yeah.
Somebody moved. He's so
jumpy.
Jumpy and
Yeah, he's real jumpy and fidgety.
What's the fidgety? There's a different word for it. What's the word I'm
High
looking
strung.
for?
He's wound up tight.
He is.
Yeah.
I want to say like sketchy, but sketchy's not the word I'm looking
Skittish.
for. Skittish.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Yep. Let me grab my purple guitar.
You just move one finger if he's next to you and he's like, I'm out. Bye. Ah.
Yeah. He's kind of a weird cat.
He was the worst cat when he was little too. I can't hear you. You probably can hear me, but
Yeah.
when he was a little kitten, brought him home and he had all of his claws, and there was a couple days where he was pretty shy, and then one day he opened up his personality and he was like a Tasmanian devil. It was awful. He was climbing the curtains, climbing the walls, climbing up your pant legs, and ripping, just shredding everything. Every piece of furniture in this house was shredded from this tiny little, the cutest little horrible fluff ball you've ever seen.
Yeah, he ruined my kitchen table and chairs.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, he was just a maniac.
I was like, you have to at least take out those front claws or I am not going to be at this house anymore. He would climb up your your legs and just tear into your skin.
Yeah, he didn't care.
He was full. He had cuts all over his arms
all over
and legs.
me.
I'm
Yep.
like, I'm not coming here. That cat's got to
Yep.
get fixed.
He would hide under the couch and paw it.
It was terrible.
He was.
He was an
horrible.
awful freaking cat.
He was.
So bad.
But we love him.
And as soon as he got the front declawed, he calmed right down.
Yep. Yeah,
Mainly because he probably couldn't climb up the...
He's a
he
maniac.
Did. He climbed up the screen. He climbed up the curtains. He was climbing up the walls. It
Yeah.
was
This
awful.
house was like his jungle gym.
Whoa, he's like Tarzan the cat.
Yeah.
Strings and Pucks, is that a Maine Coon?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's got part Maine Coon
We
in him.
never had him tested, but...
He's half Maine Coon, half Tasmanian devil.
True. It's so true. And now he's skittish.
Yeah.
You thought he would have owned the world when he was little. And...
Yeah. He's funny, man. But he's my little buddy. I love him. He's super spoiled too. He's a spoiled little cat. All right, let me do this one here. Let's do 3 shots. Haven't played this in a while. So thanks for indulging me tonight, guys, for practice. I'm just practicing, so I hope you guys enjoy it. It could be a complete shit show. We'll find out. There we go.
And we're back.
There's a couple for you.
All right.
A
So
couple.
last few comments here. Strings and Puck says we had one and it took birds off the feeder. I bet.
I'm sure,
He
man.
also likes the purple.
Oh, cool. Yeah, me too, man. My favorite color, and it's my favorite shade of purple too.
Yeah, same.
It really is. I mean, this guitar is
Like a violet purple.
Yeah, I love this guitar so much.
Brexel says my grandmother had a cat that every time you walked by a place where the cat was under, it would bat legs and feet. Man, it hurt when you were barefooted or head first. Yeah, the cat would.
Yeah, it's a game to them.
I don't know, pisses and make that sound like a crying baby after it batted at your foot. Yeah. So yes, funny, the Kiesel sounds bigger than the Majesty. That mod definitely made a difference, at least from my seat.
Dude, it sounds huge now. Like, I'm not kidding you. The Kiesel sounds absolutely huge. If you have a Kiesel, I guarantee you will like this mod. Guaranteed.
Braxel, yeah, I love guitars that sound different. I have all types in my house, from Tellys to Les Pauls to Super Strats. I love them all.
Yeah, when you're looking for a certain sound for a certain type of music, I mean, it's nice to have a guitar that does it, you know?
Flex says those sounded excellent, Jarrod. I think you are warmed up.
Thank you. I'm getting there. Just in time to quit, you know?
It is.
Yeah, and like, you know, it's funny, when you get up at 6 and we got to be out the door by 7.
I have you up at 5:30.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
and be at the job at 8. Yeah, it's like you don't have any time to practice in the morning.
Yeah.
I used to start my mornings out with, I would literally get up, drink a bottle of, you know, Cater Wingman, you know, water or some kind of sparkling water crap. And I would drink that, and then I'd make a nice latte or something, sit on my ottoman, and play all my mixes through my Spark with my backing tracks right here, running through it via Bluetooth. And man, I just had the time of my life just doing that every morning. And then I would do drills, you know, I'd run through like the metronome crap, and then I would start working on my new stuff. And I loved it. It was like the best way to start my mornings. And I just haven't been doing that for a long time now because I've been so busy. I will. I'll get back to it.
It's just the season.
Yep.
I can't get out of here.
This ad.
Good Lord. All right. Let's see. Carrie, how is my toe? Oh, yeah. Thank you for asking, Bill. It's still broken. It was, remember, 3 weeks ago, and I had stubbed my toe upstairs. It's still sausage sized, but yeah. I can move. That's honestly what kind of helped inspire me to buy these Hoka shoes, because it fit and didn't rub on the broken toe.
Yeah.
They don't do anything for broken toes, so you just kind of gotta let it go. But yeah, thank you for asking. I appreciate Bill Braxel too. Strings and Pucks says, I had several Carvins in the day. Very special company.
Oh yeah, they make good stuff, man. One of these days I want to buy another Kiesel, but it's going to be a while. You know, I mean, I got a lot of other things I want to get. Get another e-bike. I'll tell you, man, that's a product that's changed my life too, is having an e-bike, just being able to ride around and have fun and exercise. And
we just got to get a hitch so you can take it to locations.
That's the next thing, getting a hitch and a rack for 2 bikes, and we can go. And yeah, I can't wait. That's so much fun. If you have, I tell everybody, if you don't have an e-bike now, that's what's missing out of your life. They are so much fun. I ride mine to the gym in the mornings when on Tuesdays and Fridays I have a little bit of time where I can work out, you know, and I ride it to the gym, and went there today actually too. So yeah, a lot of fun.
Well, it's 8:30.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry I haven't been really doing much on YouTube. I will, as soon as I get some time, I will be doing some more videos. I just got to get things figured out here. But the good Lord has blessed me with a lot of work this year, and I appreciate it very much. And got to pay the bills. But anyways, we'll always be here on Sundays anyways, most of the time. So appreciate y'all hanging out. And thanks to everyone who's been purchasing the capture and preset and profile packs from my website, tonewars.com, linked in the description. I really do appreciate that. Every day I'm getting sales from people, and I really appreciate that. And I'm glad people are enjoying all the presets, profiles, and captures. It really means a lot to me. So, well, anyways, again, thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Seriously, it really does mean a lot. And I will get back to it as soon as I can. So you guys all have a great rest of your weekend. And like I always say, every day is a gift.
Thanks for spending part of your gift with us. Yes. We'll see you next week.
God bless you guys. Love you all. And we'll see you.